Good morning everyone. Myself Madhusmita Biswal. Today we are going to start a new chapter, that is the safety management in construction. So in this chapter we will be reading about some of the articles here: importance of safety, causes and effects of accidents in construction work, safety measures in the work sites for the excavation, scaffolding, formwork, fabrication and erection, demolition, development of the safety consciousness, safety legislation, that is Workmen's Compensation Act, and last one is Contract Labor Act. So all will be reading one by one of this. Next is importance of safety. First heading, that is, so how the safety is important for all of us. As all of us know, mainly in the construction it is very important, because if we neglect in construction site the safety, if we neglect it, then any accidents or any harmful can occur. Okay, so we can say that the safety in construction is a prime requisite, but it is often neglected on the work sites. With the advancement in construction technology, the need for the proper attention to safety aspects has become essential for the human, economic and other considerations. The wide range of construction and building activities involving the complex techniques have led to the many problems of the safety. Proper steps should be taken to improve the safety on the construction sites so that the loss of limb and life, suffering and damage resulting from the avoidable accidents is prevented. Next is promotion of the safety measures at the site will result in a better work environment, higher productivity and greater containment among the workers. Okay. So this is all about the importance of safety. Next is most of the accidents in construction industry happen due to lack of proper education and training in regard to the safety measures, and also because of the negligence and ignorance on the part of either the workers or management or both. It is well known fact that the construction industry in India employs more labor than any other industry. The construction industry is one of the least organized, and as a result there is a scope for the exploitation of the labor. Next is, in a country like India, safety is all the most important because of lack of social security to the family left behind. Thus, it becomes necessary to consider the certain safety measures to prevent the accidents. Okay, so all of us know in importance of safety in construction sites. Mainly you have been seen many accidents have been occurred or have been occurring in the construction site or in construction industry due to the lack of any training or proper education or any of the safety measures. Okay, so all we can know that in India the safety is more important than any other things. Okay, and we can also say that mainly in the India, the construction industry in India employs more labor than any other industry. Okay, in our industries in our India, the laborers have been working more and more and employing more and more, mainly in India. Okay, and in industries also. So we can say that. Next is causes of the accidents. First is falling persons, falling materials, transport, lifting equipments, excavation, electricity and other causes. So what do you mean by safety measures? Okay, prevention of the accidents is a major aim of the construction management, both for the human and financial considerations. Whatever the nature of the construction projects, accidents are likely to occur, causing the physical injury, casualties and loss of money. In order to prevent the accidents at the construction sites, a certain safety measures need to be taken in the following major activities prone to the risk of the accidents. Okay. So all of us know in prevention of accidents, the main aim of the or major aim of the construction management, both for the human and also financial considerations. If any accident occurs in the construction site or any injury, then we have to give, then the contractor or the owner of that project site has to give the compensation to their family. So they have to prevent measures. Okay, and so in order to prevent the accidents, some of the safety measures should be taken from the following activities for the is first is excavation, drilling and blasting, hot bituminous work, scaffolding, ladders, formwork and other equipments, fabrication and erection, storage, demolition. Okay. Next is safety measures for the excavations. So first, that is, in all the works, an experienced and competent foreman or supervisor should look after the excavation work. He should have authority to enforce the safety rules and prevent the use of defective or unsafe appliances. Before doing the excavation work, a complete knowledge of the underground structures is essential and proper precautions should be taken to prevent the accidents to the workmen engaged in the excavation work. Safety helmets should be worn by all the persons entering a trench where the hazards from the falling stones, timber or other materials exist. Next, that is, whenever the workmen have to excavate in trenches in soil, soft or fissured rocks or hard soil exceeding the 2 meter in depth, the trenches should be securely sewed and timbered. Next is heavy equipment such as excavating the masonry rocks, dumpers, etc. should be kept away from the excavated sites at the distance but not less than the depth of the trench of at least 6 meters from the trenches deeper than the 6 meter. At places where the public is likely to trespass, fences or barricades should be erected to avoid the accidents. At night, excavated areas should be adequately lighted. So, first in the safety measures for the excavations, so all should be experienced, or the laborers should be experienced. Okay, so which he or she should look after the excavation work, and before doing the excavation work, they should have the proper knowledge of that work, and they should prevent from the accidents or any of the workmen that have been engaged in the accidents. And the helmet should be worn by all the laborers or all the persons where they are working in the construction sites. Next is, whenever the workmen have to excavate in the trenches, then the soil or fissured rocks or hard soil exceeding 2 meter in depth, the trenches should be securely sewed and timbered. Next is heavy equipment such as masonry, dumpers, etc. should be kept away from the excavated sites at a distance which is not less than 6 meter. Okay. Next is safety measures for the drilling and blasting. First is to transport the small quantities of the explosives, that is approximately 5 kg, specially designed, insulated containers may be used which are made of finished wood not less than 5 cm thick or plastic not less than 6 cm thick. Vehicles should be used for the transporting explosives should be in a good working condition with light wooden or non-sparkling metal floor and sides. Smoking is strictly prohibited at places where the explosives are stored. Explosives and fuse ladders should not be stored in the damp or wet place or near the oil, gasoline or the stream pipes or other sources of heat. Leaves, grass or debris of any kind should not be allowed to accumulate within the 8 meter of the site. Next is, explosives should be stored only in the magazine which is clean, dry and well ventilated and reasonably cool. Bullet and fire resistant. No person should attempt to uncurl the wires and open the bare leading wires of the electric blasting caps during the dust storms. So these are all about the drilling and blastings. So we have to carefully take the care of the explosives which will be specially designed for the insulated containers or any of the materials that we require in the construction sites. And those vehicles who are used for the transporting the explosives should be in a good working conditions. Okay, and it should be of non-sparkling metal floor. And all of us know smoking is to be strictly prohibited at the places where the explosives are stored because they can light the fire. Next is, explosives and the fuse lighters should not be stored in the damp or wet place or near the well, gasoline, etc. Okay. Next is, explosives should be stored only in the magazine which is clean, dry and well ventilated. So these are all about the drilling and blasting. So in the next slide we'll be reading about safety measures for the hot bituminous work. Thank you.